good. I'm a little bit late today by a few minutes, but hello, I will explain all that in a minute. My name is Bina V, and I help you to achieve unstoppable confidence on social media and YouTube. And this is our weekly Friday live. So I love doing this. I love hanging out with you, and we get to talk about everything YouTube and social media. And my main aim of this live show every single Friday, 2 p.m. BST, is to just give you back your confidence. I don't believe that I've got to give it to you or create it. The confidence is already within you. I just need to help motivate you and just get it out of you a bit, and yay! So hello and welcome. Today we are going to be talking about how subscribers don't actually grow your YouTube channel, how YouTube subscribers could actually be killing your channel, and what are the kind of other factors to measure your YouTube channel. What are the other factors to success, to your success? And remember, everyone defines success differently on YouTube and in life. So I would love to hear from you in the comments below. And if you're watching this live right now, what does success on YouTube look like to you? If you are here live, I would really appreciate you saying something in the chat, because I haven't got my mic today. Usually I wear my, I use my blue snowball microphone, and I was in such a rush, I literally ran from outside to come and start this. Hence why I'm a bit I need to calm down a bit. The lighting's all messed up. Let me see if I can sort out the lighting a bit. This is not my colour of my skin. I look a bit weird. But yeah, please, if you are here live, just let me know in the chat. And we are, like I said, we're going to talk about your YouTube channel, how to grow it from scratch in 2021. And do you know what? The main thing of this live stream today is what you should be focusing on. Because everyone is still focusing on subscribers. And I'm not going to lie, when you've got a number, I think 18,000 subscribers, to other people, and even to maybe my ego, it's yeah, wow, that looks like a great number to have and I know it's not a massive channel in the eyes of YouTube, but to get in the thousands on YouTube, it's somehow seen as oh wow, that's so amazing. But I want the whole mission of this live stream today to make you realize that that number that you've got for your amount of subscribers is just a number. It doesn't push your business forward. It doesn't necessarily help your YouTube channel. It could actually be hindering you. Okay, so we're going to talk about all of this right now. I feel I need to calm down a bit, so I'm just going to drink my tea in my very big mug here. And this also this is a tip for you if you're ever doing a live stream, and I've got a whole video about preparing for a live stream. I've basically done none of it today, so I haven't followed my own advice. I feel I need to do some deep breaths in and out and calm myself down a bit. But let's start, and I'm going to try and calm myself along as we go along. Hey Debbie, how are you? Debbie is here. Debbie's a previous YouTube client of mine, actually. Debbie, I would love to know your thoughts actually in terms of this YouTube number. The number, actually, do you guys feel pressure when it comes to YouTube? Are you tying your success up in your subscriber number? Now, let's actually talk about why I personally think, and also in the eyes of YouTube, why this YouTube subscriber number is actually not that important. And I know it looks good. I know I even use it in marketing. I'll be like, oh yes, my YouTube channel has 18,000 subscribers. And people are like, oh wow, cool. But when it comes to the kind of black and white of it, it is actually hindering the growth of you sometimes. And let me explain why. So for example, if I was to upload a video tomorrow, and that video was about how to look great on Zoom, okay? So that video conferencing tool, Zoom. Now, because my YouTube channel, since I've started it, has covered such a wide range of subjects, that video that I upload, only a very, very small proportion of my YouTube subscribers are going to be interested in it. Okay, because on this channel, as you know, I've got the YouTube tips, advice. I've got how to go live on Facebook. I've got Instagram tips for beginners. I've got how to use Zoom. I've got tutorials on webcams, on microphones. So my channel, even though, yes, you might see the niche as video, is actually a very broad niche. If you've got a niche channel, for example, if I just only did Instagram tips, that is what I call a niche channel, because it's so specific, and everyone that's subscribed to that channel, they're only subscribing for Instagram tips. But with a channel like mine, and maybe you're experiencing this as well, you might have quite a high number of subscribers compared to the amount of video views you're getting. So again, taking that Zoom video, for example, you guys today are watching this video because you just want to know about YouTube tips. Tomorrow, if you see me upload a Zoom tutorial, you're going to be like, okay, cool. You'll see it. You may see it, or you may not, and we'll come on to that in a minute as well. You might see it, but you're not going to click on it. Is this making sense? Why subscribers, we don't put all your emphasis and pressure and focus on the amount of subscribers you have. That number is purely someone's watching your video. Like, you might be watching this video right now thinking, oh, I like this way she's talking. I like this show. Yeah, she's giving me some tips here, and you're subscribing, but you're subscribing for the YouTube tips. You're not gonna probably watch my videos on Instagram or Facebook, or there's a new app called Stereo I've just recently gone on, so I'm going to be doing videos about this new Stereo app. So do you see why you might have a lot of subscribers, but not all your subscribers are going to be clicking on your videos? Hence why you shouldn't be putting so much focus on the number of the subscribers you've got. Another thing with your subscribers, and why you shouldn't put all this emphasis on them, is because even when someone subscribes to your channel, they may never, ever see you ever again. Heartbreaking, isn't it? But they may never see you ever again. They subscribe to you, but then they might have not clicked to get notifications from you. So YouTube may not send them notifications. Even if they have subscribed to you and enabled notifications, in this crazy world of YouTube, YouTube still may not be telling you when they upload a video. Yeah, so even if someone subscribed to you and you've got that subscriber number, like, yes, my subscribers are going up, that subscriber still may not see your videos ever again. Now, this is where more of the juice is coming in. So we've kind of set the foundation here. This is why it's really important. If you're growing on YouTube, you've got to be growing another social media at the same time, okay? So for me, my YouTube is always at the top. That's like my pillar content, I call it, okay? Then all the other social medias, they're kind of like flickering downwards. So see your YouTube channel here. Ideally, you actually want to be growing something at the same time. I was doing this with my podcast and Instagram to some extent, but, you know, personal issues, as you know, I always mention this, still going on in my life. So at the moment, I'm trying to focus everything on YouTube, and I've got everything underneath. Now, why it's so important to be building something else, a minimum of one other platform, and ideally you want to be building little audiences and communities on as many social media platforms as you can. But why that's so important is, for example, take this show. I have just gone live. I haven't even promoted today because I just ran from literally outside to come and quickly put my computer on. But usually I would go on Instagram stories and be like, at 2 o'clock today, I'm going to be going live and we're going to be talking about XYZ. You've always got to give your audience, you've always got to give people a reason to watch. If I be honest, say this in the comments if you're here live. if you saw me on my Instagram and I was like, yeah, going live at 2 o'clock, make sure you come over then. Would you really come over? Be honest, like, would you come over? You probably, even though I'd love you to, even though I love you, you may not love me. You might not come over because I haven't given you any value. You always have to tell someone from the get-go why they should come and check you out on YouTube. Okay, are you doing that enough? So maybe you're building your Facebook or Instagram, but when you're promoting your latest video, or you're telling people that you're going to go live, have you given them a reason to? Remember, our egos within us sometimes, we might want to believe, like, yeah, they're my subscribers, they're going to come. But unfortunately, like, and I know this sounds harsh, but nobody cares. No, and you probably do not care if I said to you, I'm going to go live at 2 o'clock. But you may care if I say, like how I said at the beginning of today's video, I said to you, today we are going to talk about why subscribers aren't important. Because immediately I've pricked your ears up. And you're like, what? What else do I need to focus on? So I'm giving you that value up front. Hey to Amon, oh, have I said that right? Amon and Isha Vlog says hi. Irma's Vlogs is here as well. She says, Amon and Isha say, love your accent, dear. Oh, bless you. Thank you. I feel I'm a bit more like squeaky today because I still haven't calmed my voice down from running up my stairs. Mike says, I get it. Good. I'm glad you are getting this. So, yeah, make sure, brief recap on that point then. When you're building your YouTube up, build something else at the same time. That could be a podcast. It's so easy now to do podcasting. I use a hosting platform called Anchor, okay? ANCHOR.FM. So anchor.fm. They give you the capability of recording a podcast. I just lost my phone. I was going to show you my phone. You don't need to see my phone, but anyway. You record a podcast on your phone. You literally speak into your phone, record your podcast with a click of a button. They send it out to iTunes and Spotify. So if you want to listen to my podcast that I'm relaunching in a few weeks' time, but I've got about 100 episodes on there already. It's called Mum to Millionaire, okay? So search for Mum to Millionaire on Spotify or iTunes, and my podcast is on there. And it's done for free, okay? We're so lucky that there's so much in the world that we can share our passion, we can share our knowledge for free. When I first started my podcast, and I really want you to take what I'm about to say to you, okay? When I first started my podcast, I had to pay. I had to pay to host it. I had to pay a company, and it was so complicated to get it on iTunes. And I don't think you could even get it on Spotify at the time. Now, as I'm saying this to you, I'm like, Vina, you need to hurry up with your relaunch because you're wasting time. But it's so easy now. Like I said, go on anchor.fm. You can start after you finish watching today's video. Go and start your podcast. If you want me to do a tutorial for you, a step-by-step beginner's guide, I can do that as well. I don't think I've done one on this channel. I'm more than happy to do that for you because I just want you to take this knowledge and go and take action. We live once, okay? And so many of us, I think, get caught in our minds. Okay, and that's why I have recently qualified as a hypnotherapist. So I'm going to be, rebranding myself, and maybe you've started to see it on some of my social medias, on my Instagram. Go and check me out. Vina is my therapist on Instagram. I've started to rebrand myself, and I'm going to start to, again, use these tools, using YouTube more effectively, podcasting, Instagram, to really promote what I am doing, okay? You could be the best chef in the world. You could be the best, you can make the best art, whatever it is. But if people don't know who you are, if you don't market yourself, how are they ever going to know? And people these days, and when I say people, maybe that includes you, they give up too easily. Why are you doing that to yourself? People will start on YouTube and then after 10 videos, they're like, oh, it's too difficult. No one's watching my video. But then I go and look at their channel and they've got 20 or 30 views per video. That isn't no one's watching your video. That is 30 people are watching your video. Okay? With what you're doing right now on YouTube, you've got to remember this is the long game. Okay? This is the long game. YouTube is long term, and I want to get you to the point. I've got my YouTube channel, and remember, I still feel I'm right at the beginning, but I want to get you to the point where I took a break off YouTube for so many months. I think it was like 8-9 months recently. I've only come back on recently, and I was still able to, people were still subscribing to my channel. I was still getting thousands of views every day for my older videos. People were still joining my email list. I was still making money through Google AdSense. But that's because I put the work in. I think I've got 200 videos, maybe more than that on this channel. That's a lot of videos. And again, I feel I'm just at the beginning. I've got so many ideas, tutorials I want to give to you, how to start a podcast, how to make a website for free. Or I want to equip you with all the knowledge so you can go and take action, okay? You've got to remember this is the long term. Don't give up too easily. And it's that phrase, I'm probably going to say this quote wrong, but it's that phrase of, if it was easy, everyone would do it. So I think a lot of people do start YouTube, but not that many people keep going because it is difficult, okay? It is difficult, but it is possible. And I shouldn't really be even using the word difficult because I don't believe it's difficult in the sense that hard labor. We've got to wake up at 4 a.m, go out in the freezing cold and build a house. It's not like that kind of difficult, yeah? You've just got to be disciplined. Make YouTube a habit. It's with anything in life. Whatever goal you have, you can't expect it to come true by you laying in your bed and being like, this will come true. No, you can do that. You know, being a hypnotherapist now, there's a lot to do with our mind and our subconscious mind that is controlling what we're doing. But that's one part of it. You've also got to put in the action. You've got to make your video. You've got to upload it. You've got to edit it. You've got to market yourself and market your channel. Yeah? If you've got any questions, keep them coming in the chat as well. Oh, I forgot I haven't been putting your things on here. I've got something in my mouth. Have I got anything in? Actually, I was going to ask you then. Have I got anything in my teeth? But I won't do that. Culinary vlogs. Oh, there's a lot of vloggers here today. You are so inspiring. Thanks for the tips. Oh, well, do you know what? Thank you so much for being here on this video. I really appreciate your time. Debbie says, I really want to start a podcast. Debbie, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, Debbie, what are you waiting for? Debbie, go and do it. And I've seen your other comment here, Debbie, about doing a tutorial. So I will do that tutorial for you, actually, how to start a podcast from scratch. Who else have we got here? Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan's good content. So thank you so much. Right. What have we covered? So why you shouldn't be focusing on your subscribers when growing your YouTube channel in 2021. So the first thing I covered was about, you know, it's a number at the end of the day. Your channel might be, oh, do you know, I got my cup of tea and didn't even have a sip of it. Your channel might be like mine, where it's so broad, yeah? You've got so many bits of content, so don't expect those 1,000 people who subscribe to you to be watching all your videos, because they are, think of it like this. People subscribe to you for a specific reason. Now, if you've got a vlog channel, maybe they are actually subscribing for you. They want to see your life. They want to see your vlog. So keep giving them that value. I know when I talk a lot of the time about value, it's from kind of my point of view in terms of education. But value can be motivation. It could be you, like your personality, you're inspiring them, you're entertaining them, okay? You're entertaining them. That is value in itself. So many people come to YouTube because they want to escape their life. They got so many pressures on. They just want to come and watch someone else. They want to come and laugh. They want to come and be entertained. I don't know where my son is. My son's trying to get in. I think I've locked him out. Hold on 1 second. Let me just check my phone. Okay, while I'm just checking where he is. Oh, no, it's okay. I think he's. Sorry, I'm just. Do you know what? Go and watch the video on my YouTube channel about how to prepare to do a live video. Like, this isn't a good example to watch right now, how to do a live stream. Because I'm like, oh, what's going on? I've been rushing around. Right, let's get back. What was I just saying? Something about, what was I just saying? What was it? Oh, I don't know now. Something about subscribers, subscribing for a specific reason, I think it was. Yeah, so just have that in mind. People are subscribing to you for a specific reason, okay? So don't get disheartened if, you know, most of your videos are about making a sponge cake, you've got loads of subscribers, and then you make a video about how to make a pizza, and then hardly anyone watches it. It's because they've subscribed for your cake videos, not your pizza videos. Now, this is where you make the decision. Do you want to be like me? And there's loads of other channels like mine. You'll start noticing this, by the way, on YouTube, where if someone's got quite a big niche, you might see a big subscriber number, like 100,000 subscribers, but then their videos might be getting like 1,000 on their normal average might be 1,000 views, and then some of their videos will get way more. Those channels are like mine because they have so many different types of content. People are subscribing for loads of different reasons, okay? And then you'll see some other people's channels where they're very niche down. They might be teaching just about how to grow on YouTube, and their videos will have lots more views because they've cultivated that community better, because it's so niche. But again, we can do another video on this. There's pluses and minuses to having a niche on YouTube. For me, I just got a bit bored before just for doing YouTube tips. I wanted to do other things, and you know, my Instagram tips for beginners and my Zoom tutorials started to do really well in YouTube search. So it makes sense to do more of that. Again, why you should not be focusing on your subscribers. Look at your analytics. What videos are doing the best on your channel? Again, looking at my channel, I've had some TikTok tips videos doing really well, Zoom videos, Instagram. I ain't a Instagram expert at all, okay? I use it a little bit, but I'm quite good at explaining the features. So on this channel, and again, maybe some of you have subscribed for my Instagram tips for beginners, I do a lot of Instagram videos for beginners because those videos, for whatever reason YouTube have decided, they always push those videos out. And there's some of my subscribers that will watch only those Instagram videos. I really hope this is all kind of making sense to you. It's becoming more crystally clear in your mind of why you shouldn't be focused on your subscriber number. Again, I'll keep on repeating that this looks great for your own ego, it looks great for other people, but in reality, you should actually be focusing on the quality of your content, the views. Where are your views coming from? And the most important metric on YouTube is, what is it? If you're watching this on the replay, pause the video and then write down what is the most, and if you're watching this live, in the comments, wherever it may be, what is the most important metric on YouTube? Is it subscribers? Is it views? Debbie, if you're still here, Debbie, I know you know the answer. What is it? Because again, not enough, and I'm sure you know the answer, but not enough people are talking about this. The most, and I think there's a delay on I always forget there's a delay on the chat, so I'm not going to keep on waiting. I'm sure your messages will come up in a second, but the most important metric on YouTube is watch time. You need to get people watching your videos for longer. This is why it's really important to look at your analytics. And trust me, I didn't do this for ages. I only started properly to look at my analytics in 20, what were we in now? 2020. Yeah, I think like at the end of 2019. That is when the shameful on me. Shameful, naughty, shameful. But it's so important because you can see on your analytics, and we all have access to this, where are people dropping off your videos? Are they dropping off at the beginning? So you could have a 5-minute video and we all start like this at the beginning, but then it can slowly go, and there might be a dip like that. And you need to really look at the dip. If one of your videos at, say, 3 minutes, all of a sudden went bang, downward, and it wasn't a slow dip, it was a bang, you need to look back at that video and look at what did you do at that 3-minute mark. Did you start talking randomly about something? Did you go off topic? Did you put sometimes it could be, you might have put a graphic in there and it was like a 30-second graphic. Was there a sponsored segment in there? There's so many different reasons. Did you start talking really fast? Like, I don't know the reason, but you will know the reason once you go into your analytics and watch. Again, what I was starting to notice, I used to do really long intros. And then even after I thought I wasn't doing a long intro, I was still doing a long intro. Now to my videos, and this is a great tip for you to improve your watch time and a much better way to grow on YouTube rather than focusing on your YouTube subscribers. I really picked that up and then I was like, what was I about to say? Oh God, what was I about to say to you? Oh, that's going to annoy me now. I was going to say to you, oh no, it will come back to me. My subconscious mind is now gonna tell me what it was. Hey Joni, how are you? Culinary vlog says views, watch time. Yes, so watch time, definitely. Hi Joni, did you just tune in? I hope you are having a great day, beautiful lady. Oh, that's going to annoy me now. What was it? What was it? I was saying something about, what was the instead of? What was I saying? What was I? Okay, can someone actually remind me? Because that's going to and that was really important what I was just saying. I wish I could bring one of you on so someone could talk. Should I play some music while I'm waiting? Come on, brain kicking. Well, I'm just going to leave that because I can't remember what it was. Oh no! See, my watch time will probably go down now because people are going to click off this video. Culinary, I think you will. Oh, thank you! Oh God, this is why I love you, because you're paying attention when I'm just like. I think you want to say yes. Thank you, Joni. No long intro. So this is why. This is a watch time tip for you here. So you. Unlike me, people probably just clicked off my video. If you're still here, I love you. That was cheesy. Why did I do that? Don't have a long intro. Don't even say who you are. Do not do that, especially if you're doing a tutorial. Okay, if you're like me and you do a lot of reviews or tutorials, get into the information quick as you can. As quick as you can. So if I was doing a video on how to go live on your Facebook page, okay? So someone's clicked on the video. Today let's start that again. So hello and welcome to your beginner's guide on how to go live on Facebook. We are going to cover everything a beginner needs to know. So let's get into it. Okay, that wasn't amazingly great, but you get the gist. I literally told you as soon as you clicked on the video, Facebook Live tips, bang. Again, play around with this. Try and make it as attention grabbing as you can, because we are fickle. People are now fickle. There is so much information out there that and be honest, I do this myself sometimes, even though I feel bad. I click on someone's video if I want to learn. I think I wanted to how to unblock a drain or something, yeah? hashtag single mum vibes. I needed to learn how to unblock a drain. Went on YouTube, how to unblock a drain. Went on there. The first person is just chatting like for a minute. I'm like, oh my God, get to the point. So you click on something else. So when you're making your videos, when you're editing your videos, have in mind, not your ego, have in mind your viewer. They want you to deliver them the information ASAP. Okay, today I'm going to teach you how to use Zoom. Okay, I'm not giving you. I need to give you a bit more juice. So yeah. So it'll be like something like, these are the top 10 tips that you need to know right now before you start using Zoom. Bang, done. In 4 or 5 seconds, you're like, oh my God, I need to know all these tips before I join a Zoom meeting. What are they? Grab people's attention. This will increase your watch time. People will want to keep watching. Another great tip to improve your watch time is, and remember, if you just joined this live, watch time is more important than those subscribers, okay? The more you can show YouTube that you can keep people on their platform, YouTube are then going to do the work for you, the heavy lifting. You need to set the foundation. You've got to put all your energy and effort into making this amazing YouTube channel. You're delivering the best content. You're getting to the point straight away. You're planning your videos. Clearly, I have not properly done that today, but hopefully you're still getting lots of value here. You're planning your videos. You're giving that information. The more you do that, I promise you, pinky promise, I promise you, the more you put that energy in, YouTube will see that, and then they will reward you. They will start pushing your videos out. And again, take my channel. This is what happens with my Instagram tutorials or any kind of social media tip for beginners. I built that foundation up where my videos that I make on those tips, they have a high watch time. They kind of captivate people straight away and keep them watching. And because I've built that up, YouTube now understands, oh, Vina's channel does well when she does some kind of, social media tips for beginners. So we are going to help her now. We're going to push out her videos. So again, look at my channel. You'll see some of my videos do much more better than my other ones because YouTube are pushing them out for me. I don't necessarily change my marketing approach for each video. A lot of the time I'll put a video on my YouTube channel, I'll do some Instagram stories about it, I might mention it on a Facebook post, I might do an email. Best practice, always be emailing your list at least once a week. Clearly I'm not doing that either, but I will be doing all this stuff. I'm not one of those people to give you tips and not do it. I've done that in the past and I am going to do it, I promise you. All of this stuff, it adds up. And don't see YouTube as that thing by itself, okay? Yes, have YouTube as your kind of pillar content and have all your other social medias underneath that feed into your YouTube. But you've got to be talking about your YouTube channel in other places. For example, I've just recently gone on this app called Stereo. I don't know if you've heard of Stereo app. It's very similar to Clubhouse. So again, it's a live podcasting app, and I'm going to do tutorials about this on the channel as well. So do subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. So lots more tutorials about podcasting will be preceding this video very soon. But again, when I was doing a show on Stereo, I just brought in my YouTube channel. I said, oh yeah, recently on my YouTube channel, I was talking about oh, if you're not following me on YouTube, go to my bio in Stereo and my YouTube link's there. Go and check it out. Guess what? People have started to check out my YouTube channel from this Stereo app. I haven't really got an audience in Stereo at the moment, but the very few amazing people that are following me on Stereo, they've started to come over to my YouTube channel and see what I'm doing. So do you see how YouTube is just one part of the puzzle? YouTube isn't the puzzle, it's part of the puzzle. You need to be mentioning your YouTube channel, you need to be promoting individual videos. You need to be promoting playlists. So again, going back to the topic of today, bringing it, honing it all in, baby. It's not about, and I know I just did it then, like subscribe to the channel, but it's not about always asking people to subscribe. It's about talking about what videos you've got on your channel. Really think about right now, how can you promote a playlist? If you haven't got any playlists on your YouTube channel, what are you doing? You're missing out. And again, that's another tip to increase your watch time. If someone is interested in something specific on your channel, you've got to put that in a playlist. Again, I'm going to keep relating it back to what I do. I've got a playlist for Instagram tips for beginners. I've got a playlist for YouTube tips for beginners. I've got a playlist for Facebook tips for beginners. Have different playlists and promote them to people. Think outside the box. Where can you promote yourself? Can you put your email signature as, this is my latest video, and then you say the title of your video, like the 10 top tips to become an author, and you're putting that in your email signature. Trust me, people are nosy. When you email people, they will click on your links you put in there. Recent example I'll give you. I'm doing a lot of practice sessions at the moment as part of my hypnotherapy course, and I'm practicing on other therapists. And on my signature, I've got, new weekly video marketing videos, and then I'm promoting this channel. All of those therapists all of my fellow therapists have come to check out my YouTube channel. So it does work. These little things that you can do to promote your channel, promote your videos, they work. And again, it's about focusing on your videos as individuals, focusing on your videos as playlists, focusing on your YouTube channel as a whole. And again, the emphasis here is focusing on the quality of your content. It's focusing on always have in your mind, how can I increase my watch time? How can I increase my watch time? How can you increase your watch time? And a lot of the videos on YouTube, they're talking about kind of views and subscribers, because I bet if I put watch time on this video, and again, be honest, if the title of this video was how to improve your watch time, would you click on it? Like, serious, would you click on it? But because I called it something like did I call it something about subscribers or get something about views or subscribers, you probably clicked on it for that reason. Oh god, I get really frustrated when I can't pronounce people's usernames properly. Pazaya? Am I saying that right? Pazaya, hello to you. Thank you so much. Rachel's indoor garden! She's like, oh my god, I made it live! Yeah! I've seen Rachel's comments on some of my other YouTube videos. I think again, this is a prime example. And Rachel, if you're still here, comment this, please, if this is true, what I'm about to say. I'm just presuming here. But with Rachel, I don't think she saw any of my new videos, and she wasn't a subscriber. She saw my videos. I think the first video, if I'm right, Rachel, that you saw was a video from like 2 years ago. I don't know how you find it. Maybe it was a YouTube search. Maybe it came up as a recommended. But again, look, she found one of my videos from like 2 years ago. And then, okay, this is a tip for you as well to improve your watch time. Remember, this is what we're focusing on today's live stream. I saw Rachel's comment. I think you commented on a few different videos, didn't you, Rachel? And I replied to her. And because she was commenting on the videos of these YouTube tips, I said, oh, Rachel, I do a show every Friday at 2 p.m. BST. Hope you can join the next one. This is how Rachel is here right now, because she watched an old video. Never turn your nose up to your old content on your channel. She watched an old video, and she's here because I commented back to her and told her. Now, Rachel, I hope that story is true, and I haven't just presumed that whole thing. But yeah, let me know, Rachel, if that is true. Yes, Rachel is the Hirschman. I did. Yeah, there we go. There you go. You look, the old videos. This is, you know, when I'm giving like YouTube tips to you, I'm not like making this like stuff up. Like I'm telling you from my past experiences, my current experiences, my friends who've got YouTube channels, their experiences. So I'm just trying to give you kind of the best knowledge that you can take and again implement on your own channel. Rachel says, I appreciated your replies and was hooked. Oh, bless you, Rachel. You're so sweet. But again, this is a tip for all of you. Never, please, if you've got a few views on your videos, never be like, oh, I've got a few views, no one cares about me, poor me. No. If you love making videos, you keep going. If you understand the power of YouTube, you keep going. If you understand that one video can change your whole channel, you keep going. That is what that's what happens to me. I make a video, I never know which one it's going to be, and that starts bringing in so much juice. Last year I did a video on Zoom, really simple Zoom tutorial, and that brought in, I think, 1,000 subscribers alone. It's probably more than that now. It brought in about more than £500 on Google AdSense, just that one video alone. Now, imagine if I didn't make that video. Imagine if I didn't make it, I wouldn't have seen this increase in views, subscribers, money, and all the rest of it. So it could be your next video. I try and stop doing that to my son. You know, when my son does something, I point, I'm like, oh, don't point the finger at him. But don't, you've got to keep going at the end of the day. If you understand the power, it could be your next video. It could be your next video that totally changes your YouTube channel. So don't, I know it can be demotivating. You're like, my channel is not growing. But are you feeling that because you're comparing yourself to others? Are you feeling that because you're looking at yourself and you're like, I'm putting in all this energy and effort? Think about, you know, people who I love, J-Lo. J-Lo is like, I think she's 50 now. She works so hard, and that's why she is J-Lo. She is up. She is working out. She's learning, keep on improving her dancing, her acting, her singing. She is so hardworking. You can't expect your life to change, your YouTube channel to change by making 10 videos, by doing YouTube for 6 months, and then you give up. Yeah, I know it's difficult. If you are getting to that point of frustration, have a break from YouTube, okay? Life isn't perfect. Stuff happens, yeah? Of course, I would love you to keep going, but sometimes maybe mentally or physically you can't. That's okay, yeah? It's all right. I always take breaks from YouTube. It's fine. You can always start again in a month's time. But the fact of the matter is, when you do have that energy, you've got to make YouTube a habit. You've got to make video a habit. You've got to stop being so like tunnel vision on your YouTube channel. If all you're doing on your YouTube, and do you know what? Let me just have a sip. This probably gone really cold now, but you know. If oh God, why am I doing that so much today? I've just forgot again. I shouldn't even admit that to you. I should have just styled that out there. But what's I saying? If you're getting frustrated, yeah, I was just saying about the whole frustration thing. Like, the only way that you're going to live your dreams and change your life, without sounding too dramatic, is to keep going, and is to understand why are you it all comes down to this. Why are you doing YouTube in the first place? Because then, trust me, like, the amount of viewers and subscribers, like, it wouldn't bother you as much. Yes, of course, I am human. I will still be like, why is I don't do that, but sometimes it's like, oh, do you know what? I'm putting in all this effort, like, at least have a little bit of a bump. But then I'm like, Bina, that is your ego talking. I am here with you right now because I want to be here with you. I want to help you. I want to stay consistent. I haven't been consistent on my YouTube channel for years, and this live show every Friday at 2 p.m, it forces me to be consistent. And you need to do the same thing. What can you do in your life to get you to where you want to get to? And you've got to break it down, okay? So if your goal is to, I don't know, start making money from your YouTube channel, from Google AdSense as an example, that's the big goal, but you've got to break it down. This is when people start to get frustrated or overwhelmed, is maybe the word, because you're like, oh, there's the big goal, but you're trying to get there straight away without making the little steps. And sometimes you've got a sidestep to go forward. You might be going ba 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 ba, and then you've got to do a little side step, and then go ba 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 ba, and then do a little side step ba ba. You know, that's life. Yeah, that's what you've got to do. Sometimes we put too much pressure on ourselves as well. So if you've got your big goal, write it down for me right now. Let's do something practical today as well. Write it down. What is your goal when it comes to YouTube? You could do it for life as well if you want to, but because we're talking about YouTube today, what is your goal for YouTube? Write it down in big letters, and remember, this can change. So maybe what is your goal for 2021 when it comes to YouTube? Write it down in big letters. Then what are the steps you need to take to get there? So if it is to, and again, I don't advise this, but if your goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, even though hopefully it isn't taking all the information of today's live video, if that is your goal, how are you going to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark? What are all the little things that you need to do to get there? And there's loads of little things you can do within your videos, offline marketing, online marketing. You might have a fairly active Instagram account. Have you done a post just about your YouTube channel? A nice picture of yourself with your microphone or your camera, and literally tell your Instagram followers, over on my YouTube channel every week, I give you new weekly content on how to make homemade organic food or whatever it is. And then again, you're giving people a reason to go over to your YouTube channel and to subscribe from it. Right. Do we have any questions? Please write them in the comments below. Or if you're here live, any questions you've got or any comments. Has anything I've said today resonated with you? Are you guilty of doing any of these things? And like it's okay. Like, this is a non-judgmental zone. Everyone does stuff, and we don't. I find this funny sometimes, how we're all living our lives, but it's kind of like people are seeing one version of our life because we don't want to tell people sometimes how we're feeling. Even with YouTube, yes, it's frustrating, it's overwhelming, and that's all right. If you want to take a break from YouTube, take a break from YouTube. Don't feel pressure from anyone. Oh, that's what I was going to say ages ago. I just remembered. This is probably like 15 minutes ago. But I said sometimes if I'm saying something, it's not meant to come across as harsh. Like, I really hope you're not getting that vibe of it being harsh, but I need to tell you things sometimes, because if I don't, I feel maybe no one is. Because maybe you're looking at other people's videos and they're like, yeah, I got to 100,000 subscribers in 6 months. This is how you can do the same. And even though those videos are great, they may not be telling you really what did it take to get to that 100,000 subscribers. What kind of experience did they have? Some people that grow very quickly on YouTube, they might have a massive Instagram following already, or TikTok, or they might have a big email list. They might not even be big on social media, but they might have a really big email list. They might even have loads of friends at school, that all their friends at school are subscribing to them. There's so many different factors to why people grow fast on YouTube. So don't ever compare yourself to someone else. Like, this is your own journey, okay? And it's the same with life in general, isn't it? Culinary Vlog said, guilty of so many wrongs. But do you know what? That's all right. Like, if we don't know the information, oh my God, do you know what? I'm not going to tell you here, but I found out something recently, and I was like, why did I not know this for my whole life? And I felt a bit silly. But then I realized, no, Vina, you're not silly. You just didn't know the information until somebody told you. And I would love, if you like this kind of content, I'm just about to start growing a brand new YouTube channel. It's called, it's that username, Vina is my therapist. So if you go to youtube.com/Vina is my therapist, we're going to do a lot more talking about this. So if you didn't know, if you've just tuned in, I've recently qualified as a hypnotherapist. So I'm here to help you achieve unstoppable confidence in all areas of your life. So on this channel, we focus on YouTube and social media, how to achieve confidence on camera and on these platforms. And on my other new channel, youtube.com/Vina is my therapist, we're going to be talking a lot about your mind. And that channel is going to help you so much to even do things like this, keep going on YouTube, to be confident in loads of other areas of your life. I paused then because I just had the most amazing testimonial from a girl who I worked with in terms of weight loss. And so this is completely nothing to do with YouTube, but I just wanted to share my good news. I treated her a few weeks ago now for weight loss. She kept on eating a lot of sugary foods and she was going round and round in circles. So in the hypnotherapy session I did with her, what I do with my clients is I take them back to scenes in their childhood. So a lot of the stuff me and you are doing in our life right now is actually stuff that's been programmed into us since we were younger. Someone might have said something to us. We could have picked up a belief from someone or seeing something that becomes embedded with us. So even actually applying this to your YouTube channel, you might be stopping and starting your YouTube channel. You might give up too easily. And even though I'm telling you right now, you can do it, go for it. Actually, there's something in your subconscious mind that is stopping you from doing it. If you want to know more about my hypnotherapy, and if you're like, oh, hold on, I think I need this, just message me on Instagram, because I'm currently looking for people actually to do some sessions with in all aspects. So if you're struggling with low self-confidence, low self-esteem, weight loss, you want to quit smoking, I cover so many different things in my hypnotherapy practice. Just message me on Instagram. Again, it's there. Vina is my therapist. Everything is 100% confidential, so don't worry about anything being said. Yeah, just DM me on there and I can give you more information about that. But yeah, just going back, sorry, very quickly to that weight loss. So for 3 weeks now, after our session, she hasn't eaten any kind of sugary foods in terms of dessert, chocolate, cake, and that was her biggest thing she was doing. So yeah, I just thought I would tell you that. And again, it feeds into my other YouTube channel. Right. Donnell is here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Donnell in the house. Vina, you are right. Keep going. Exactly. Yeah? We live once, so why give up? Why settle for anything less than you deserve? And you deserve a heck of a lot. You watching this right now, like, you deserve to have lots of money. You deserve to be in the best health possible. You deserve to get to your goal. If that's, I know right now we're talking about YouTube, so if your goal is to have a thriving YouTube channel that is bringing in passive income, that is feeding to your business, your paid product, that is helping you get the most incredible opportunities, you deserve all of that, but you've got to start believing it. Every day when you wake up from now on and before you go to bed, I want you to say what it is you want. Okay, so whatever it is you want, start programming your mind to look for things, and your mind is there to help you, not hinder you. Our mind can stop us from public speaking, stop us from getting in front of people. But I promise you, if you start making friends with your mind and becoming its best friend, it is going to propel you to so much success and just so much amazingness in your life. We don't have to live in constant pain. Like, we don't. Yeah, there's so much happiness and positivity out there for you. Danelle says, you are right. You are right. Sometimes things are problematic because they are programmed in your mind. Exactly. Once you start choosing your thoughts, and I still do it now, by the way, sometimes it'll be a passing thought, and that's all it ever is. I don't let that thought linger. But I could, like, even again with that example of, I found out this new information the other day, and I felt at the time like it was a passing thought of, that was a bit like stupid of you. But as soon as I thought, no, we are not choosing that story for ourselves today. And I switched my thoughts around. I was like, actually, it's all right if I didn't know, because I've just found out about it. Like, it's all about choosing the way you see things. Choose to see your YouTube channel in a different way. Culinary Vlogs says, that's great, looking forward to the new channel. Yay, thank you so much. I'm going to hopefully, touch wood, have some new content on that channel next week as well. So there we go. Thank you. If you want even more videos like this, I'm here every Friday. Hold on. Maybe I should do it. No, let's do it this way. There we go. There should be, if you're watching this on the replay, a video playlist for you right there. Click on that right now and watch it, okay? There's more videos like this, tips for your YouTube channel, how to grow in 2021 and beyond, and it's just more realistic advice. I'm not here to be like, do this, do that. I want to talk about these things with you because I know things aren't as simple as me saying, do this, you can do it. Like, there's some, rewiring we need to do and seeing things in a different way, isn't there, before we can make those changes. But I believe in you, which means you need to believe in yourself. Okay, go and watch that video, whole playlist next. The 2 YouTube channels should be popping up here as well. So do subscribe to this channel and my new one, Vina is my therapist. And I will see you next week at 2 p.m. BST. And I won't be in this massive, if you've just joined me live, go and watch the beginning of the video. I was like in this massive, like running up the stairs to come and be here for 2. But we made it, and you are amazing. I'll see you next Friday at 2 p.m.